What's up guys, xHOUNDISHx here, and today we had some news regarding updates that'll be coming to Destiny over the next few days, and of course these correlate to the Wrath of the Machine hard mode going live, the changes to the light level, which will be bumped up to 400, as well as some other pretty welcomed changes that we'll see in this update as well. So on Tuesday, October 18th, of course, Wrath of the Machine hard mode will come out. Also, Bungie will be deploying update 2.4.1 around about 10 AM Pacific, which is around 6 PM in the UK, and obviously this will enable Wrath of the Machine hard mode to be activated. Before we go into anything else, heroic mode for Wrath of the Machine will begin at 2 PM Pacific on Tuesday, October the 18th, which is quite a bit later than what we normally expect. So that's actually 10 PM in the evening in the UK. Of course, if you're in Europe and things like that, it's going to be even later. So this will be a late deployment. Wrath of the Machine on heroic mode is worth bearing that in mind if you want to be around. You might have to switch up your sleeping pattern a little bit or something like that. But there's some other really cool changes coming inside of this update. So of course, like I said, the maximum light will be increased to 400. With this increase, rewards from Strike Hordes, Nightfall, Exotic Engrams, Trials of Osiris, Crucible, and Iron Banner will now provide up to 400 light, which is pretty awesome. Archon's Forge, the heroic Siva Strike playlist, and Legendary Engrams are going to provide rewards up to 385 light. Rare Engrams, so blue stuff, and the Siva Strike playlist are going to provide rewards up to 365 light, and the recommended light for the activities is going to remain largely the same with the exception of the weekly Nightfall, which will be increased to a recommended light of 380. So particularly if you're a little bit of a lower level, maybe like 360 or 370, something like that, once this update goes live, you'll be able to rapidly level up much faster towards that kind of 380, 385 mark, so that may help you get into the normal mode of the raid or even the hard mode, which is great. They added that the activities listed above will attempt to reward higher light on average compared to your current light level overall, so that should be pretty good. I'm not sure if that's an actual change based on how it is currently. I think it's the same system that we currently have. But this is pretty interesting. Artifacts and ghosts, they had to say, were dropping from fewer sources than intended and have been added as Archon's Forge completion reward. So these items will drop up to 400 light inside of the Archon's Forge, which is absolutely fantastic, and that's going to be a really good reason to go ahead and play more Archon's Forge after this update. They also said that inside of faction packages, the rate of which ghosts were being rewarded is going to be increased as well. And on top of this, the rate the artifacts drop from Eris's faction packages will also be increased. So there's a few really good changes right there that of course will go live around 10 AM PST, 6 PM in the UK on the 18th of October, and then Wrath of the Machine will go live at 2 PM Pacific, and that's 10 PM in the UK. They had a list of known issues, so things that they're going to be working on. Exotic faction class item quests may only progress if a player equips a Spectre class item for the desired faction. Some Crucible emblems from Trials, so like the Trials Flawless emblems and the Iron Banner emblems, are not currently available from the Emblem Collection kiosks. They also added that Siva Crisis heroic strikes currently don't add to the Take a Strike section of the Rise of Iron record book, so all of this stuff is stuff that they're working on fixing. Other confirmed issues that they're working on are that the Trials of Osiris shader, the Devoted, is not currently dropping in-game. Issues impacting the trophy or achievement for Student of History is something that they're working towards fixing. They also said that there's a bug when you're working through the new Thorn quest, which adds a false waypoint to Shiro at the Iron Temples. So these are things that they absolutely look towards fixing. But there you go, guys. That is a quick breakdown of the updates we've had when Wrath of the Machine goes live, the changes to light levels and the addition of some things into certain playlists. Definitely all good changes, and it's nice to know that they're working on other stuff. So if you have enjoyed this video, a like below is always appreciated. Let me know what you think to these changes or any other stuff that concerns you in Destiny right now. If you're new to the channel, feel free to hit subscribe for a lot more Destiny content, but for now, you guys have an awesome day.